So I'm going to start off with the near-death experiences on the podcast. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like, subscribe. Looking forward to reading your comments. Always praying for you. We'll keep evolving it as it goes. But here we go. So I hooked up with this girl. I was like in my young 20s. She was in her 30s. Went for a few weeks. I always kicked it with my homie James, Quincy, all the time. And anyway, the day would normally kick it with them, this girl wants to meet up. She tells me we're at different places in our life. She thinks, we should stop talking to each other. So that night, I'm at the strip club with my homie Corey. And around 11 something at night, I was just like, yo, man, something don't feel right, bro. I feel like I should be with Quincy and James tonight. So Corey's dad comes the next day. Never seen him emotional. He's a high up military dude. And he tells us that Quincy, James, Daniel got in a bad car accident. Daniel and James died. Quincy's in the ICU. They want me to go down there and tell them that James and Daniel died because he keeps asking what's going on. So I go down there and do that. And mind you, we just got done taking care of Quincy's dad for a while. He comes from a lot of money, but his dad had a brain tumor and he always looked out for us. And he just died 5 days earlier. So then time passes on a few years later. And my point of that being is that I should have been in the car with them dudes. I probably should have died in that car accident. And luckily that girl broke up with me that day. And she saved my life. One of the times, one of my a lot of near-death close calls. And a few years later, this happened in like January 2007, Carrollton, Virginia. Corey, I felt like something was wrong with Corey, man. I knew he had things going on, but for like a month, something told me to keep getting a hold of Corey. I kept trying to reach out. And he ended up committing suicide. And I didn't get in touch with him. And it always bothered me. So a lot of my homies passed when I was young. I'll tell y'all about that later. But don't take people for granted. Give them their flowers while they're still alive. And cherish the time you have. That was one of the most profound ones I wanted to tell you guys. So I said that one first. Rest in peace to James, Daniel, Corey.